Hi everyone, my name is Jenny Swisher. I am the founder of Body Electric, and we want to welcome you to our Business Opportunity webinar. This is a recorded version of our Business Opportunity webinar. Just going to take a few minutes to talk to you about what it means to be a coach on our team. So certainly, if you have any questions specifically about anything that I have to share today, please feel free to just reach out to the coach who shared this video with you to inquire with those questions. So we're happy to answer any questions that you might have. So with that, I'm going to dive right into talking about what it means to be a Beachbody coach and what it means specifically to be a Body Electric coach. So let's move forward. Great. Okay, so as I said, my name is Jenny Swisher. I'm a 5-star diamond coach, a Success Club 10 all-star within the business. I do own a fitness studio in my town. I live here in Fishers, Indiana, just north of Indianapolis. I own a studio called Revolution X. We're a small group fitness studio specializing in P90X, so therefore I am P90X certified as well as Insanity and PIO certified. I'm a certified personal trainer and also a nutrition specialist. So with that comes a lot of disclaimer because I have absolutely zero background in health and fitness before Beachbody. Beachbody was definitely what turned me on to that, and I never really anticipated that it even would. I pursued Beachbody as a discounted opportunity. So I will get into more of my story in a minute, but that is who I am. This is my husband that you see here, Chris Swisher. He's a school teacher and a high school track coach. And as I said, we live just north of Indianapolis here in Indiana. So before we get started, I want to make sure we take a second to talk about Beachbody's mission statement, because I think it's really powerful, even though it's very sort of simple and to the point. Beachbody's mission statement is to help people achieve their goals of living a healthy, fulfilling life. And what I love most about that is the very sort of premise of the sentence. So even if you deduce that sentence down to just 3 words, you could really reduce it down to just to help people. What we do as coaches is we help people. We help people become healthier, become the healthiest version of themselves by way of our amazing tools. So the Body Electric is simply our team name. We come from various different backgrounds. I'll kind of get into some introductions of some coaches on our team, but we make up, sort of an eclectic mix of people, and we really have a great team culture. We thrive in the midst of a team. All of us are individual entrepreneurs out to pursue this opportunity on our own, but we're certainly not alone because we have the team to support us. We have amazing systems, amazing trainings, and amazing support through the people on our team that help us to really stay focused on helping others, staying passionate, and really just putting our best foot forward. So Body Electric is made up of a lot of different people, of a lot of different backgrounds. And the one thing that we have in common is that we're all leaders, we're all passionate, and we're all out to make a difference. Okay, so let's just get down to the very gist of this. If you close out of this browser and you decide the only thing I took away from this was fitness, nutrition, and sport equals success, then I would consider that a success. Okay, so let's talk about it. The gist of Beachbody as a company and the gist of what we do as coaches really boils down to this simple phrase: fitness, nutrition, and support. The 3 of those things, not 2 or 1 of them, but all 3 of them equals success. Okay, so in other words, we kind of believe in the harder thing to do. We believe in the fact that people need to move their body, they need to eat well, and they need to be supported and held accountable for their goals in order to achieve. So there are other companies out there that promote just fitness. You can join a gym and work out every day of your life. But in my opinion, and in the opinion of several Beachbody corporate people, obviously they also believe that nutrition plays a vital role in that as well. So there are also people on the market who simply want to sell nutrition supplements. And that, again, is not the true solution in my opinion. So what I love so much about Beachbody is, programs like P90X and Turbo Jam became very, very popular and very, very well known back in the 90s. And so what happened was, the CEO of our company, Carl Deichler, decided to create a coach network so that there were coaches out there to help hold customers accountable, so that when people decided they wanted to press play on P90X or change their life with Shakeology and a fitness program, that they would have somebody there to help coach them, to help share their own experiences, and to simply keep them supported through the process. So you'll notice that in this phrase, there is nothing about needing to be a personal trainer or a certified dietitian or anything like that. You don't have to have a degree in fitness or nutrition to be a coach. And that's what I love so much about this opportunity, because all of us bring something different to the table. But the one thing that we do bring to the table that's the same is our experience and our love for our programs and products. So when someone says, they want to start getting healthy, we can set them up with all three of these components. We can set them up with a fitness program, we can set them up with Shakeology and a nutrition plan, and we can set them up with the support of ourselves as a coach or team. Okay, so I always hate to show that. I guess it's going to have to happen. So here's a little bit about my story. I kind of alluded to it earlier. I don't have a degree in fitness or nutrition. When Beachbody came into my life in 2010, I was in a very dark place. You can kind of see in the before photo, that's not really the real me. I was very unhappy, working a 9-to-5 job, sitting in a cubicle every day. And it just so happened that I was dealing with chronic migraine. We couldn't figure out why I was having headaches every day. I was on all different types of anti-seizure medications, all kinds of blood pressure medications, all types of things to try to keep the headaches at bay, even physical therapy. So I had a lot of things going on, and none of it was really positive. And I didn't really have a distraction from the pain. So when I would come home from work, I would go straight to bed or straight to the couch, and I would stay there basically until it was time for work the next day. And so my husband and I both decided in May of 2010 that we had both gained about 30 or 40 pounds since we had gotten married, and that laying on the couch was really no way to live, and that we wanted to kind of get in better shape and just start to feel better. So P90X and Shakeology was the way we started. And for me, P90X was so challenging that it became my distraction. It was something that I could look forward to every day, because it was essentially the 1 hour of the day that I didn't feel like I was thinking about the headache. It was the 1 hour of the day that I was distracted from the pain. So P90X and Shakeology was how we started. We both lost a total of 30 pounds over the course of the 90 days. We've obviously, in the past 5 years, we've gone on to do other programs like Insanity, Max 30, you name it, we've probably done it. But we're also very big advocates of Shakeology, because that truly played a huge role in our success. So meet some of our coaches. We have coaches from all different backgrounds, journeys, and stories. We have men and women. We have stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home dads. We have professional men and women. We have police officers. We have graphic designers. We have school teachers. We even have full-time lawyers. You name it, they're on our team. So if you're a busy person and you're watching this webinar and you're like, I might be too busy for this, you're not. Busy people make great coaches. A lot of the coaches on our team have lots of things going on, and they're still successful. So don't let that deter you. We have plenty of different personality types on this team. So what is Beachbody? Hopefully by now you know what it is. We basically own the rights to all of the top fitness programs on the market: P90X, Insanity, Max 30, Shakeology, Chalene Extreme, Turbo Fire, PiYo, T25. Have I repeated myself yet? Basically all of the amazing fitness programs that you know of, the ones pictured here and otherwise, are probably a Beachbody program. So if you didn't already know that, now you do. Okay, so what is Shakeology? Shakeology is a daily dose of dense nutrition, which I know sounds like a tagline, but it really has been the best way that I can come up with to describe the shake, because people often ask, or they'll say, I already have a protein shake, or I already have a weight loss shake that I use that's from GNC or whatever. And I tell them, Shakeology is different, right? Shakeology is different in quality. There are over 70 whole foods in Shakeology, 30 of which are superfoods. So there's nothing artificial, no artificial sweeteners, no chemicals, no garbage in the shake. It's basically there, and it's intended for you to simply get the nutrition that your body needs so that you're fueled properly. It helps you to lose weight. It helps you to be regular. It helps you to have that natural focus and energy that you need. But it's not just a weight loss shake. It's not just a protein shake. It's a nutrition shake that just so happens to help in all the other areas. The good news is Shakeology is partnered with our fitness programs for what we call challenge packs. So when people get started on one or the other, they tend to get one or the other. So because we believe so strongly in those three core principles of fitness, nutrition, and support, people tend to get on board with all three of those things at once, right? We'll get to that in a minute. So what do we do as coaches? You're like, I understand, I know what Beachbody is, I think for the most part. So what does it mean to be a Beachbody coach? What it means is that it means essentially that you believe in people. When people ask me what it is that I do on a daily basis, I repeat myself over and over by saying, I believe in people. We actually have team t-shirts that say, I believe in you, because truly that's our job description. When it comes to health and fitness, sometimes people fall off the wagon and they don't believe in themselves anymore. They feel like they're lacking confidence, or they don't believe they can do something as extreme as P90X, for example. And so the questions that we get typically revolve around their confidence. It typically revolves around, do you think I can do this? What do you think is best for me? Or they're very unsure. And so what we do as a coach is we believe in people. We help them to believe in themselves. And we do the believing for them until they believe in themselves. So I think that's really cool, and I think it's an awesome job description. So how do we do that? How do we believe in people? We believe in them by holding them accountable in challenge groups. So you might have already participated in a challenge group. If not, obviously you're welcome to reach out to your coach and inquire about the challenge group. But challenge groups are really where the magic happens. They're small, private Facebook groups. Typically, they don't have to be on Facebook, but typically they are, where we get people set up on that combo of Shakeology with a fitness program, and then they commit to checking in daily with the group. Okay, so it's just the accountability factor. They're in a group of other people who have very similar goals, who have very similar busy schedules, and they're all trying to do the same thing each day. So what we found is people thrive and people are very successful when they're surrounded with people who are doing the same thing. So typically from a coach perspective, you're really only looking at about 10 minutes per day as a time commitment for running these groups. Okay, so let's talk about some of these testimonials. These are some of my favorite testimonials from challengers that I have had over the past few years. There are more where this came from. I have an entire wall in my office dedicated to testimonial messages from people, but I will keep it short and sweet for you, and I will just read these. So the first one is from my friend Hillary. She says, Kevin and I have each lost 40 pounds since we started. Thank you, Jenny, for inviting us to this group. It has been a game changer. Love Hillary. Katie says, just got into my skinny jeans, and I don't mean the tight-legged ones, my old jeans. I love this feeling. Matt says, my wife complimented my abs this morning, so I guess it's working. I think that's my favorite one. And then Molly, this is truly where you get to see a little glimpse into the accountability. Molly says, honesty post, I missed my workout this morning, but you have inspired me to press play at 10 p.m. Here I go. So how does this impact us? What does this really mean? Well, the true reward really is that we get to make a difference. What I love most about Team Beachbody is that people typically get involved because they want to make a difference first. There are other companies out there where people want to make money, but with Team Beachbody, I've found that the majority of people truly do want to make a difference and make an impact. In the process, we get to get fit and healthy ourselves. I remember telling my husband when I first enrolled, I remember saying, worst case scenario, I just get healthy myself. Worst case scenario, I become healthier, even if this business doesn't work for me, right? We get to grow personally and professionally. We get to pay the coaching opportunity forward. We get to invite our friends to listen to this exact same webinar, which expands our reach. By building our teams and by building a team of coaches, we're really extending our reach into the lives of other people that we're able to touch. We earn an income that is a direct result of the lives we are touching. In other words, I always like to repeat that, the effort you put forth is a direct result of the lives we're touching. So the income you make as a coach really depends on how many lives you're touching and how many people you're helping. And of course, we like to have fun. So I always like to plug this in because business opportunity PowerPoint presentations can be kind of boring. So by plugging this in and showing you guys some photos, it makes it a little more fun. We do like to we've done some photo shoots. We have had some diamond dinners. We've had some celebrity trainers come in town for private dinners. We have had fun experiences at Beachbody Summit and different, trips that we go on and seminars that we go to. really it's just as much about personal growth and surrounding yourself with positive people as it is anything else. So it's really important to have this slide in here to show you we do like to have fun. So let's talk about the logistics of this. What would it take for you to get started as a coach? Well, it's going to cost you somewhere between $140 to $205. And the reason that there's a range there is because it really just depends on the fitness program that you choose. So, some of our programs are kind of a higher elite program, so they cost a little bit more. Some of them are on the lower scale. It just depends on the fitness program that you choose. So there's typically a different promotion each month. So that is something that I would talk to your coach about to see if the current promotion is something for you. But for somewhere between $140 and $205, you can start a life-changing business. There's no inventory with Beachbody. You don't have to keep thousands of boxes on your shelf in your office or in your garage to hand deliver to people. That's not the kind of business that this is. There is a $15 per month coach business services fee that's associated with your business account. I consider that pennies because I know for sure if you're going to be a coach on this team who engages, I know we're going to get you earning enough money that you don't care about the $15 per month charge. But the $15 per month really does cover all of those sort of no hassles that you don't have to deal with as a coach. The fact that you don't have to worry about inventory or shipping product or handling customer service. All of that is handled by the company itself. So as a coach, you get 25% discount on all Beachbody products, which means, again, that you can start a life-changing business for less than $200. And worst case scenario, you're getting healthy yourself. So oftentimes people ask this question, which is, what would it take to cover your Shakeology? And I always like to tell people it typically takes about 3 customers who are on Shakeology to pay for your own Shakeology order. That doesn't mean that when you get 3 customers, the company just mails you a free bag of Shakeology. It just means that you're earning enough income-wise to be able to cover the cost of your own Shakeology order. It's very, very doable. There are companies that require you to have $1,000 worth of product inventory, and it's going to, for you to see kind of a return on that is going to take a while. Whereas with this business, again, you're getting fit and healthy yourself. If you help 3 people do the same, you're covering your own costs. So Beachbody is not just for certified people or personal trainers. It's not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are actually illegal, so that's an invalid point. And it's not all about the product. It really is about helping people. It's about paying it forward, and it's about really helping people achieve their goals of living a healthy life. You're going to find that it's life-changing for you. When you start to change the lives of your friends and family, your life too is changed. It's impactful. It's rewarding in so many different ways. It can mean financial freedom for you, and it will most certainly be one of the happiest, most positive experiences that you have. We like to have a whole lot of fun when we're doing what we're doing. So why are you here? You're here. Somebody directed you here because they think you would make a great coach. So I'm going to say that again, because I want you to know that I am talking about you. Someone invited you here because they think that you would make a great coach. They think it's time for you to dream big. There are over 300,000 coaches in the Beachbody network. Our company, our network is growing at a rapid rate. Now is the right time. This is the right team to get plugged into. And someone out there thinks that you would make a great coach on our team. So you're not alone. Body Electric's got you covered. Like I said before, we have a proven system. We have knowledgeable leaders on this team. We have multi-diamond coaches on this team. We have all sorts of resources at your disposal. We also have, we also take a very team-like approach. So we lead team-led challenge groups, meaning that you're not on your own with a challenge group. You don't have to be. You can plug into the groups that we already have running. So I think that we're a phenomenal team to rock and roll with. We have a lot of good things in the works. We have got a lot of good momentum and great team culture, as I alluded to before. So this is the team for you. We have a proven system with knowledgeable leaders, and we're ready to help you succeed in your own right. So with that, I will conclude by saying someone, again, thinks that you would make a great coach. So reach out to the person who invited you to watch this webinar. Ask them any questions that you might have about the opportunity. And I hope that I'll be welcoming you to our team page very, very soon. So in the meantime, if you want to jot down our team website, it is www.thebodyelectric.us. There's all kinds of information there, not only about our upcoming challenge groups, but also about the coaching opportunity as well. So feel free to kind of peruse that website, reach out to the coach who invited you. And again, I hope to see you welcome to the team very soon. So thanks so much, guys. We'll talk soon.